Boz girl. And if you needed somebody else, I'd certainly be happy to talk to her to see if she would, but she has been really positive about River Oaks, and she's had on the cover of Fort Worth Weekly and had an NBC5 report, and now she's done Fort Worth Roots podcast, and every time she has been so positive about River Oaks. It's a good thing, so maybe she would come get involved if you needed or wanted her. So.
Oh, sure.
Thank you very much. Appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Also, they've got a public hearing coming up next council meeting. It's called, it's from the CARES Act in Tarrant County. Y'all remember we applied for it for the fire station, didn't get it. But now we're doing a park bike trail or walking trail, and that will qualify. And so we're submitting all that. We've got to have a public hearing first, though. So that's coming next council meeting.
The public hearing will be at the council meeting?
It'll be at the council meeting.
Yeah, lots of positive energy that we can get that grant.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so
all.
much.
Thank you.
All right, let's see.
We need to put this off to executive session, 14.
I'm wondering if
Yeah,
do
do you have anything for them?
No, we're collecting information, and we sent a letter. We're still going back and forth on letters, but we're not, there's not a lot to report this week.
Might want to say something, though.
Oh,
That's up to Darren, if he wants to go
Darren
on
wants
here.
to go on exec.
It's up to him.
Well, we have nothing to discuss right now?
Well, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have no update.
Right, okay, I don't see any reason to then.
Okay.
I'm confused by the memorandum that's popped up here that I'm not really seeing on the agenda. So we are on, so we're passing 15.
14. Table.
We just did that.
Yeah.
No, that's the park, so 15
No.
is the litigation, so we're passing on that for now.
Yeah.
Discussion and action regarding updates from the city manager, advising the mayor and the city council on personnel, city's physical condition, and pandemic executive orders, scheduling council work sessions, future needs of the city, and other city manager recommendations.
This is the minutes, I think, from the previous one.
Am I in the wrong place? Is that what it is?
That's last time.
Well, y'all should just fire me.
Thank God he's not the normal mayor.
I'm telling you. You're at home now, right? Well, that's why I didn't, what you were telling me, but it's so close. It's the same thing.
It is.
It is the same.
It is the same thing, the exact same thing.
He was about to change the trick. Got a bunch more items on it. We'd be here for another hour.
Okay. Discussion and or action regarding updates from the city manager advising the mayor and city council on personnel, city's physical condition, pandemic executive orders, scheduling council work sessions, future needs of the city, and other city manager recommendations.
That's just my normal report.
Can you comment on the police chief retirement notice?
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Do we have to take that?
Do we have to take it? He didn't send it through the proper channels, that's all I can tell you. He sent it to the city secretary.
Well, that's exactly what was throwing me off, and now he's disappeared on us.
He's talking to his assistant.
Okay, thank you.
But yes, he did, give it to us last Friday, so we wanted to let y'all know.
For effective when? Isn't that
June 22nd is what he put down, but it actually is gonna have to be June 30th, the way it's set up with TMRS.
So I guess I should just read this then, if we're going to talk about it?
Yeah, you can read it.
I don't like this.
Don't read it.
This is from Christopher Spildiner, our chief of police. I will be retiring from the city of River Oaks in June of 2022. TMRS retirement system advised that my retirement date must be on the last day of the month, therefore my last day will be 6/30/2022. I worked full-time as my children were growing up and missed many holidays, ball games, special events in their lives. I now find myself with young grandchildren, and I want to spend time with them before they too are grown. I will be forever grateful to the city and the citizens of this community for trusting me to wear the uniform of the River Oaks Police Department. It's been one of my greatest honors. Respectfully, Christopher Spielberg.
Out here talking to us, says, "Hey, you can come in here." Okay.
I guess I should have passed that one up and gone to some of these other updates.
Well, I'll move on. The tower lease is getting very close to be bringing to y'all. We've gotten some real changes made to it, so, that are beneficial to the city, but, once all of it's done, we're waiting on the survey they gotta provide. Just as soon as the attorney gives me the go-ahead, I'll be putting it on the agenda. Robert's cut off, street improvements, I think the Public Works Director told you that tonight it'd be a couple of more weeks on the gas company still. And, the election update, we, have, published the official notice on the website. I did that last week. And, also, we put it on the bulletin board out back. And, early voting starts the 25th. It's Monday morning at, 8 o'clock, I believe. And,
That'll be in the old library again.
that'll be in the old library. Also, you can go to the Methodist Church. They're having it there.
And actually, early voting, people can go any place.
You can go anywhere you want in Tarrant County.
We have to put a full-page ad like everyone else is doing. We'll start that.
Yeah.
Full-page ad.
Yeah, mine's, over a page, yeah. It's $1,350.
And I thought that the, River Oaks News was our official newspaper for that reason.
Not for that, not for election notices or zoning or anything like that, because they are not, general circulation. They're online.
So I got overkill that, put full-page ad.
You have to list the sites and all that language in there, yes, sir.
And no one needs to start Telegram anyway.
No.
I remember the Star Telegram.
Only my boss is the only one I know that reads it.
All right, CDBG.
That's what I mentioned to y'all a minute ago about, the Parks Board. This is round 3.
Yes.
So we'll be bringing that to a public hearing, next council meeting. And the other thing is, gotta thank you from, a citizen for the Public Works Department and their assistance during the April cleanup month. And might tell you about the cleanup day, we had about 70 here that brought in household hazardous waste. The shredding wasn't as big a hit as we had hoped.
I thought it was 80.
No, we had 70.
And electronic.
We actually had 69 in there, but one of them came in and we missed it,
Yeah.
so that's why we
That's what it was,
said 70.
okay.
And,
How does that compare to prior years?
last year we did a little better than that. We were about 80, but most years it's been in the 50s and 60s.
And are we doing the April cleanup month again?
So it's still going on all the way through
So
the end.
what about the tire?
Yeah, that's still going on too.
So how many tires can they put in the regular trash?
I think we've been taking what, Gordon?
4 to 5.
4 to 5, yeah.
Each day, or? Just when we see them out there, sir.
So far, we're just trying to get rid of them every time.
So far, nobody's abused them.
Used it. Picked up.
The tire store hadn't figured out.
Do you know how many we picked up?
At this time, it's still a low number. I think we're around 25.
About 25.
More than that in 1 yard.
Tell you my quick tire story. I knew a guy owned a rental storage place. Somebody rented his